good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a really good day today. Um, we've got we've got Hurricane Ernesto. No, he's not named yet, but we've got potential Hurricane Ernesto. Our next named storm on the list, Ernesto, coming in. And has just formed into the Atlantic. This is potential tropical cyclone 5. Just got named about 20 minutes ago. I did get named, but got itself in tropical depression in the last 20 minutes. So back to let's get move forward. So we've got, you see the satellite view right now on the infrared. You can see healthy liquid thunderstorms around the center, starting to circulate around the center of a potential Ernesto. So some healthy development is expected in the next 12 to 24 hours with potential Ernesto. So we can look at the long wave IR satellite, and you can see how healthy it looks. It has a low, it has a closer low. It just doesn't, what it's missing are thunderstorms surrounding the center of that storm. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on what the storm does in the next 12 to 24 hours as it turns to the west and to the northwest, and see what it does. So here's our cone. Right now, the National Hurricane Center has it going out into sea, which this is a good cone for as of right now. So we have to keep an eye on this because what I've seen from the models earlier, are doing a little bit of a western track. So this thing goes to a western track and then it travels north, then yeah, the U.S. might be in play for a landfall with potential Ernesto. So that's why I say the United States has got to keep an eye on this. Right back here. Hold on. Anyways, that's why I say the United States keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on this tropical depression 5. Just to keep an eye on what it does. Let's go and head into the models. I know there's a lot of model data out there right now, so we'll get a track on that now. We'll go and look at the GFS model. Near the Western Atlantic. See a wide view of the Western Atlantic. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll say the Western Atlantic, we've got a tropical wave right here in the southwestern Gulf. Not expected to do anything with that, but as it moves off into Mexico and bringing rainfall into Mexico. But here is tropical depression 5 as it heads into the Leeward Islands and toward Puerto Rico and toward maybe even approaching Cuba if it even makes it that far. I think it will make it that far west. It depends on what happens with the circulation of the center. So you can see there's Ernesto right there. You can see there's the GFS model. So yeah, the GFS model has it as a 1,003 millibar tropical depression, maybe a tropical storm by August 13th, which is 2 days, which is Tuesday at 1 o'clock here. So 1 p.m. it has a general idea of where the storm might go, but as we head toward, like say August 14th at 7 o'clock, being already is a hurricane as it approaches the Leeward Islands, Tobago, those areas, and then it makes a farther north turn. So whatever the storm, whatever potentially named Ernesto will do, it just depends on what it does. I'll show you why I think why the United States needs to keep an eye on it. I'll say from the same areas that got hit with Debbie. So I'll say from the east, from North Carolina. So this area near the United States, so the Carolinas, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, all need to keep an eye on the system again this week because of Ernesto could possibly head toward like this way, or if it takes a further south turn, then it can go like that and head into the Gulf. But can't rule anything out of the Gulf now because the Gulf is so warm right now. It's so hyper warmed that you know that we could get any storm that develops out of that system. So back to Ernesto. So let's say by August 15th, which is Thursday, it has it as your GFS model has it as a strong Category 2 hurricane as it makes its way as it approaches Bermuda. So Bermuda, I am getting a little worried about Bermuda as a landfalling system. And there's that Cat 4, Cat 3, Cat 4, according to this GFS model with the storm. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, and then that system moves out, and then we're going to have to keep an eye on more tropical waves as they come off the coast of Africa for more tropical development in the next couple weeks. So let's go into the European model. So the European model is a little different as a GFS. All models have different opinions. So here's the European model. The European model has it going further north of the Leeward Islands and north of Puerto Rico. And then here is this by August 16th. So the European model is a little slower on the system, maybe right for Bermuda here. So it has a little slower, but GFS model has it progressing. And look at the European model does. So the European model does, it has it as a northward turn, but then we have a little like we have a front coming in with us that will be driving this system to the north. We got the Bermuda High right here. You can see it right here. There's that Bermuda High right there. It just depends on what the Bermuda High does. If that Bermuda High gets stronger and moves farther to the east, then that system will drive it off into sea, and then the front that will catch up to Ernesto will move it to sea. But if that front moves slowly and further south and slow, then we've got problems here in the U.S. It's too early to tell right now because models don't have a good idea on what it's doing right now. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. And then I will say, next couple weeks we've got to keep an eye on tropics again. So let's go to forecast models. Go to the HWRF. Yeah. So let's see what. Okay. So I'm not using anything on these. So we'll look at those later. But just for reference, the quick live stream, just keep an eye on Ernesto. The system is definitely going to start to want to turn to a northern turn, maybe a western turn as well. So if you're in Florida, keep an eye on this. Carolinas, also keep an eye on this. Cannot rule the United States out of the cone right now. You're not in the cone right now, but keep an eye on the system because the system could make a south, and a west turn and move into the United States as we approach next week or this weekend. So yeah, just keep an eye on that. Beware, and we'll catch y'all later for another live stream. I will catch y'all later for another live stream probably tomorrow morning as I get more updates from the system. Please, everybody, be safe out there, and y'all have a blessed night. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.